So dope. Okay, we're getting ready to get started, y'all. My name is Naamon Williams, and I'm excited to be the facilitator on tonight to get a chance to talk behind the scenes about the album and talk behind the scenes about the woman herself. We're going to get a chance to talk about the journey and the process and things about nature. And we have the producers that are on with us on tonight. So tonight will definitely be extravagant. So we're going to move on and we're going to introduce the woman of the hour. I've called her my friend, but I've been working with her, I think, for about 20 years now, about 20 years, Lord have mercy. And I've got a chance to work tremendously close with her. And I can definitely tell you that she is a jewel to work with and by far one of the best gifts I've ever worked with in my life. So if we could, I want y'all, as I get ready to introduce her, I want to see a lot of likes and a lot of hearts. And I want you to tell this woman of God that we love her, introducing to some and presenting to others, Chrysann Moore, y'all.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing, woman of God?
You know what? I'm doing good. I'm overwhelmed, overjoyed, all that good stuff.
All of that?
Yeah, all that. So
that's what
appreciate your kind words, man. I appreciate that.
Oh man, woman of God, you are so dope, and we're gonna dig a little deeper and find out why you're so dope. But you have some friends with you on today. We have the producer, my friend. I'm talking about my boy, Elder Maurice Spears. What's up, man? Come on in here.
Yeah.
What's up, my bro? How you doing?
What's good, man?
Name.
Yes, sir. And we have another young man. By the name of Rodney East. I believe few of y'all might know him, but he's world renowned and he's a great guy. Rodney, what's up? Come on in here, family.
What's going on? It's good to be here.
That's what's up, y'all. Do me a favor, y'all share this. I see some more people coming in. It's your responsibility to share what is taking place. And what we're talking about tonight, for those of you just came in, our own Chrysann Moore debut album has been released on today and it's available in all digital outlets, y'all. Y'all can go get it. It's available right now. I need somebody to type on the screen right now. Go get that thing right now. Don't wait. Go get it right now. But we want to get into the questions because we have so many on today. And Chrysann, we have some snippets of some songs. But I really want to talk to you about the journey of the album. Like, when did you know that you wanted to put out your own album?
You know what? You know, when the Lord gives you songs, you know, I was writing songs, and he doesn't give them to you to keep them to yourself. You're supposed to share them. And I've been blessed not only with my family to push me, but my church family as well. You know, I get to share my music with them when I get new ideas, whatever the case may be. And, you know, they will push me and the idea will come and I would talk to Elder Maurice and, you know, you say, hey, maybe you need to do a concert. And we did our church choir CD. And then that's like, well, maybe it's time for me to step out and do something on my own. So we got together and I came out with Oh Give Thanks in 2013. That was my first single. And then in 2015, man, finally took that leap and did the live recording November, the day after Thanksgiving, 2015. We did the live recording, which was a wonderful experience. But getting to this point, I mean, 6 years later, well, we have 5 years later, it's been the journey. But I always felt like I wanted to share what the Lord gave me with people. So it's always been in me to do it.
Definitely what I appreciate about you is that you did not want to put out any junk. You did not want to put out anything that was rushed. And I mean, listening to it today, it's definitely fine-tuned and it is ready for the masses. I question to you in the journey. When on this journey, I know there have had to be some bumps in the road. How did you overcome those obstacles in these 5 years to make sure that today was able to happen?
You know what? I had to remind myself about, God's timing, and then there were different people that would again encourage me. Chrysann, when it's time, it's gonna happen. But I had moments of frustration because you would see, others coming out with their music, and it's like, man, what's going on? What's happening? So, but I had to learn how to rejoice with them that rejoice. It's their time now, but eventually my time will come. So instead of staying in a place of frustration, I turned that frustration into praise and thankfulness for what God was doing for them. And I knew that in time, the Lord would allow me to release the music. Sometimes it felt like I was making headway, things would start rolling, then it would just come to a standstill. But again, I just had to remind myself that God's timing is perfect. And here we are today, and this timing is perfect. So.
Well, let me say to you again, and for everyone that is on the line, congratulations. This is well deserved. I believe and I know that it's going to do well and it's going to do amazing. Is it possible that we hear a snippet of something before we get a chance to talk to or the producers of something, that we can hear a snippet of something to tease the people, to let them know what's going on?
Yeah, play a little bit of Jesus, I'm Depending on You, just a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Check this out, y'all.
And you won't forget me, 'cause I'm engraved in the palm of your hands. So in the midst of what I'm going through, I will cling to this word I heard from you. And you said, oh, you never put more on me than I can bear. Oh, you said that you never put more on me than I can bear. So I'm calling you Jesus. Jesus. I'm depending on you to see me through. Yeah, 'cause I can't make it. 'Cause I can't make it without you. Oh.
All right. All right now.
Yes, sir.
That's 5 right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all got to go get it, y'all. Matter of fact, those of you, if you don't have it yet, I want you to type on the screen, I'm going to get it. And if you have it already, just go ahead and be bonically sound and say, I got it. Huh?
Yeah.
You got to be bonically sound. Huh?
Yes.
I want to talk to you. This is the perspective that many times in music that people do not see. And that is the relationship or the understanding, dare I say, between producer and artist. Between producer and artist. Now, I know that your producers tremendously well personally, and I know they are something else. So I know getting welded on this journey that you guys have had a good time along the way. So I want to introduce my friend, Elder Maurice Fears. Maurice, come on in here, and I want you to talk about the album from a producer's perspective.
Bless your name, Chrysann. We here. Oh man, we are here. So let me just say I'm super glad and grateful to be able to have the honor to produce the first official album by Chrysann Moore. I mean, she's amazing, as we all know. My sister, we've been working together in ministry definitely 25 plus years. And I count her as a mentor and a sister. And for her to be able, when she started putting everything together, she came to me and said, she said, I want you to produce it. And I was like, you sure? So she was like, yeah. So it wasn't that I was doubting what I could do, but I was just thinking of a larger scale and seeing. But I think it was definitely a God moment, and what we were trying to do to really, it's no really trying to. Chrysann is an amazing minister of music. She's an amazing singer, songwriter, musician, but it was just all about working with her to cultivate the sound she wanted to portray and what she wanted to put out there. So the process was amazing. She wrote all the material. I wrote one of the songs, but she wrote all the songs. And I mean, just amazing material. And some of these songs we sang in our church worship teams doing before service starts. She would just be playing the organ and songs would come, and just to see these progress and grow and build, it's amazing, man. It's just a blessing that we're here at this point. And I'm glad. I'm just glad about it.
That's so awesome. Question, Elder Fears and to Chrysann, what do you do when the producer and artist don't agree on the next move? What do you do? Let our audience know how that works.
Elder?
I mean, Chrysann definitely jump in. I mean, from my point of view, I think we have been working together already. She is the minister of music at my church. I was one of the assistant minister of music. So we always had a working relationship, and she's always respected my opinion, my musical opinion, and always followed her leadership. So I think it just progressed into this mode, but she knew that I had some experience, so to speak, commercially, as far as, album construction and from working on our first church choir album, different things like that she gave me that leeway to kind of move some things a certain way. But I mean, at the end of the day, we would, if it was something that we couldn't agree on, we would probably leave it alone for a day or two. Mm-hmm. And then after a couple of days, when we came back together, everything, I mean, every time it just fell right in place. I would have a change of heart, or she would have a change of heart, or we both would be on the same page, say, you know what, just leave it together. And it just kind of, worked. We was very honest. We talked about pros and cons, things that were really important to her, that she was passionate about, that was kind of like, she needed this to happen. Those things happened. Things that she was flexible on, things she was willing to take leaps and chances on. It just kind of worked. The conversations, it was the real deal. So I was glad for that entire process. So that's why that's what I say.
Yeah, I would agree with all that you said. And in the end, what I appreciate the most, I knew, number one, Reese, he knows me. We have a relationship. I knew that he had my best interest at heart. He wasn't trying to just do something to do it. He really had a, heart to see what I wanted to do come to pass. And at the end of the day, we both knew it was going to, in the end, be my decision, because in the end, I would have to live with what we put out. But anytime, if we did agree, we or disagree, like he said, I would think about it, because I wanted to be open. Sometimes you think this is the way it ought to be, but sometimes you need to be open, because it could be better than what you're thinking, or maybe this is not the way it's really supposed to go. So, but I think because we both saved, it helped too. so it was a blessing to work with him, and I appreciate you, Elder Reese. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
That's so dope, man, to see the producer and the artist, the behind the scenes of how that works. Many people don't know that a lot of times there are disagreements. I think that a lot of times that's why many times that a lot of times in the church world, just because we disagree doesn't mean that it's beef, or doesn't mean that we don't like each other or things of that nature. It's just we're looking at the same goal from two different perspectives. And to see you guys come together, I promise you, it's been amazing. Before we bring in the other producer, can we hear a little more music? Come on and tease us some more.
I'm gonna take y'all to me on the organ with
this the one.
church song.
Yeah.
Take you that. We trust you, Jesus.
I like church.
We trust you, Jesus. We trust you, Lord. We trust you, Jesus. We trust you, Lord. Oh, we trust you, Jesus. Oh, we trust you, Lord. With our whole hearts. Oh, we trust you, Lord. Oh, for your ways are perfect. So we trust you, Lord. Your ways are perfect. So we trust you, Lord. Oh, your ways are perfect. So we trust you, Lord. Oh, with our whole hearts. Oh, yes, we trust you, Lord.
My goodness. My trust has changed, huh? My trust has increased. Yes. I love that. I love that. I got a feeling that people are going to be singing that. We trust you, Jesus. My God, that is awesome. Before we go to your next producer, what inspired this song right here?
You know what? It's amazing. I think I wrote this in April, the second month when we was dealing with the pandemic. Was coming to church early, trying to start getting things set up together, and I would just get on the organ, and I was just talking to the Lord, and then the melody came and the words came, and I just started singing it, and the words came, and there it was. And I had even no intentions of putting it on the album, but Elder Maurice, he was like, "You need to put that song on the album," because when I did the recording in 2015, I did a hymn because I wanted to put a hymn on there, and I didn't like the way it sounded. So, and I'm glad I put it on there too, because we had nothing else to do but to trust him, man, during this pandemic, everything that's going on. If you can't trust nobody else, you can trust God, because he's the one that's gonna have to see us through, and he's still the one that's got to see us through. So that's where the inspiration for that song came from.
That's amazing. I can see Elder Fears telling you we need to put that down there. I can see that. I think this is a great segue. This would be a great segue because you said that you came up with that song this year, and I believe that the album title song was written this year, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe I heard you do it like online, or I think you was just singing, trying to encourage us, doing a lot of, I think it was the racial tension that we were dealing with. And when I heard it, I'm like, man, that's dope. But then I started to see that you had a lot of hits on it. Like, I didn't think that you did it for that, but I see that a lot of people enjoyed it. And, but the thing is, I remember hearing that song when you first did it. And I hear it now.
Wow.
And I wanna ask you, like, what happened? Like, what happened to that song?
Look,
it's different now.
Man, look, you see me holding my head, because that's just like how mind-blowing it is. You know, again, man, talking to Elder Maurice, talking to Reese, he's like, you know, people was listening to the song. He's like, you know what? Why don't you reach out to Rodney East to see if he'll do the music for the song? And I'm like, Rodney East, you know, Rodney East. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to him. All he can do is say no, you know. All he can do is say no. And when he agreed, you know, to do it, I was like, man, so I was excited, but at the same time, I'm nervous because I'm like, man, I'm be this Rodney East, again, this Rodney East, the brother is, amazing, has amazing gift. And I got a chance to really experience his gift and his creativity. And it was amazing. So I'm still doing this about that song from where it was to where it is now. It's simply amazing, man. Simply amazing.
So name that song. when I heard it, I was my wife told me, she said, "Hey, Chrysann, she posted a video. I think she was in the car. She posted the video. She was singing." I said, she said, "Chrysann, sing the song." I said, "Okay." I said, "All right, okay. Like, I'll check it out later."
Right.
So, when I got home, I turned the Facebook on. I listened to. I said, "Wow." So I said, "Hey," I was like, "What you plan on doing with this?" And so she said, "I don't know." She said, "I was just singing." So it wasn't even. That's why I know the Lord, man. It wasn't even in her mind about that. It was really from the heart, inspired from the Lord for the people, some healing for the people, some encouragement. That's why I knew. But I said, "Hey," I said, it's bigger than that. I said, we can work on it. I said, but I said, it's bigger than that. I said a bigger song, we need a bigger sound. I said, reach out to Rodney. And that was it.
Well, we're getting ready to introduce this man of God. He's one of the closest people to me in my life. We've been friends forever, since first jurisdiction of Illinois, and we've done music together. He was my music director for my choir, and I mean, to see what this guy is, and now it's just an amazing. When I got a chance to hear "Cover Me," I didn't talk to Elder Fears or Rodney about the song, because usually I talk to them about all type of things in life. So when you played it on Facebook, I already knew. It's because this man I'm getting ready to introduce, he has been so established in music in every genre. You kind of know a Rodney East feel. And Rodney, I want you to come in here, man, and tell us about the journey of the song, and tell us a little bit about working with Chrysann and Elder Maurice.
Hey, what's going on? Before I start saying anything, I want to put out a disclaimer that this is my mom's iPad. I'm not over no strange woman's house using her iPad. So this is my mom's iPad. Her name is Barbara East. So I want to make sure that that's plain enough. Wife is over here. We all over here for New Year's dinner. So I want to make sure that. But don't cover me. Let me tell you, when Chrysann had reached out to me, first of all, I was honored because I've been a fan of Chrysann for a long time. She may not know it, but she has an amazing gift. And for her, it's like you can close your eyes and hear her playing the organ. You would not expect that to be Chrysann. That's how aggressive and amazing she is on the organ. You open your eyes, it's like, that can't be her playing this organ. And then singing on top of that, singing on top of the amazing gift that she has, coupled with the anointing and, the humbleness. And, she is an amazing gift to the body of Christ. I can tell you that undoubtedly. So first of all, I was honored that she even reached out to me. And, she told me, she was like, Maurice said to reach out. And I was like, all right, why y'all reach out to me? This is what y'all do. You don't need me. I mean, I'm enjoying the back work that y'all been doing. So when she came and asked me about Cover Me, and when she first sent me the song, I was like, wow, this is an amazing message, especially with the temperature of what was going on at the time when she presented the song to me. A lot of discord and a lot of chaos going on as far as, with the Black community and, with all of, the whole Black Lives Matter, all of the schools closing, the whole COVID situation. 2020 has taken its toll on about everybody. It has affected everybody, whether it's been the COVID itself, whether it's been school, loved ones and can't see each other, can't be around people, you know, and the whole, you know, tension as far as, you know, with the people is concerned. You know, this song, like Maurice said, it was bigger. It was bigger than what, I don't know if she even thought it was, you know. You know, just the simple two words, cover us, you know. I don't know anybody that don't want God to cover you at a time like this. So I was honored to even, you know, play a part in this song, play a small part in this song. You know, the song was already there. You know, I added a few chords in, a few, you know, pieces of instruments, and you know, Chrysann, she did all of the leg work, man. She got in that vocal booth, and when I tell you, this girl is a trooper. You know, working with her work ethic in the studio. You know, I've never worked with her before. You know, her work ethic in the studio is amazing. You know, her ideas and everything that she brought to the table. It was just pretty much simple. All I was doing, press and record, and she was laying stuff, stacking her own vocals. Everything you hear is her. You know, ain't no addition. I ain't have to send this out to anybody else. Be like, hey, I need y'all to add vocals onto this. What? None of that. All of this is Chrysann. So that's what makes this even more amazing. So I don't know if I said too much or that was.
Oh no, Rodney, that was awesome. Because I know you so well. When you heard the song, what was your process of, like as you say, adding a chord or two?
Well, she sent the song, and of course I wanted to revisit some of the structure of it, and of course I asked her because first and foremost, this is her song. You know, at the end of the day, she has to go out and perform this and deliver this. You know, after what I've done, you know, she's living with the song. So I wanted to make sure that she was comfortable with every move that I made. I would send her piece here and a piece there and wait for her approval. Like, is this cool? Is this cool? How you feel about that? Are you comfortable with this going right here? You know, and Chrysann, she's, you know, the amazing person that she is. She approved and okayed everything, you know, that I was sending her. And so after all of the music was done, she lived with it. And, you know, she came onto the studio and, you know, we started laying the vocals, getting some ideas here and there. So pretty much her idea just pretty much came to life right before. So, you know, she made the process easy, you know. You know, being in the studio, it can be a lot of work depending on who you're working with, whether it be the artist or the producer. You know, sometimes people can, you know, bump heads in some places where, you know, the producer feel like, you know, something else needs to happen, or the artist be like, well, you know, this is my song, you know, I pretty much called you to help me on this. You know, this is still my idea. This is my baby.
Right.
This is my man's baby. So, you know, she made the whole process simple and easy, and it was already anointed to begin with. And
Absolutely.
to hear from where it was, I never heard it when it was in the car. So she sent me. I never heard the car video. So I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna go back on.
Wow.
That makes it even crazier.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm gonna go back on Facebook and I'm gonna go find, or either Maurice tag me on a video so I can see. I want to see the inception, because I probably came in, you know, halfway down the line. You know, I got Chrysann. She went home after the car scene. She went home and tracked it out herself and sent that to me. I want to hear the scene. That's what I want to hear.
We want to know the process. Elder Fears, when you heard Rodney's mind behind "Cover Us," what was your impression?
I think the first he sent the first file. It was just, you know, his idea on piano structure with a loop. And when Chrysann sent it to me, I just said, I think I texted back, "You gotta be kidding me." Because it was just like, it is just whatever space I had in my mind as far as what the space was between, you know, Chrysann's idea to the album cut. He bridged that in. I'm talking, it was only probably a minute of, you know, whatever it was. And then I think me and Chrysann talked after that. My parting words were, because she said, "Hey, you want to come to the studio with me?" I was like, "Yeah, cool." You know, but my parting words to her was like, I don't need to be there. Whatever he tell you to do, just do it.
That's the producer.
Pretty much verbatim too.
I said, just let me hear it. I said, I just want to hear it. That's all. It was just amazing. So
yeah, because sometimes the best thing a producer can do is get out the way. It really is. Sometimes that is. Chrysann, when you heard Rodney's mind and his spirit with Cover Us, can you tell me your initial feeling?
Oh, I really was blown away because I'm thinking, how did you come up with this out of what I gave you? But then you can still hear the original, you can still hear the originality of the idea in the song. But the way that he laced everything into the originality, I was just like, I would have never come up with that. Would have never come up with that. So I was just blown away, and it ended up just fitting perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like everything just it fits. It's right, and I could feel it. You know, when I listened to it, I could feel it. I could connect with it, and it's something. And even working with him, he pulled out of me was there, but he pulled it out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's what happens when you work with people that are creative. You know, it makes you sort of like come up in the sense, if you want to say. But when I heard it, and then I mean, I mean, it's like, who comes up with that? So I was just really amazed, and again, thankful that he would even agree to work with me on the song. Just amazing.
Can I add one thing?
Please.
I want to make sure that it's known that, you know, the way Chrysann wrote it, you know, and we had a small talk about it, like, you know, as far as like even lyric wise, what, you know, the bases that she was covering. And I told her, and we both came into agreements that this song was bigger than what she was writing, as far as, you know, perspective wise, as far as, you know, our people. You know, this thing covers a multitude of people, you know, different ethnicities, different cultures. You know, God covers a multitude of not just sin, but just everything, you know. And it's not just about our culture. You know, she wants the message to get across that she wants God to not just cover our people, but all of God's people.
Yeah.
Not in America, you know, the people across the seas and the waters, they need covering just as much as we do, especially right now. And, you know, the children over and after all is, we not just hungry over here. They hungry over there too. God needs to cover them. You know, the sick people, you know, the people that are in different dire situations that need God's covering. And, you know, Chrysann, I want to make it known that Chrysann is not being selfish in her message, not just cover us, but cover us. You know, not just cover us.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, like I said, the message in the title in itself is self-explanatory. Like, God cover us. You know, as simple as it said, it says so much. You know, as simple as two words coming together, it means and it drives home so much as far as what I think Chrysann's message is trying to get to the people as far as a plea to God. You know, God covers, and the way she delivered the song with such a passion, you know, you can't help but feel that, you know, her crying out in this song is like, you know, pleading for God to cover us all. You know, I listen to this song almost every day, and it's like it sounds new and fresh every time I listen to it. So, you know, probably from midnight to right now, you've probably got over about 100,000 streams for me by itself. So I'm just gonna put that out. You know, I'm playing it in the car. I got it repeated in the studio. You know, it's playing on my phone. You know, I done sent it over to my parents. You know, they streamed it. I done blessed a couple other people. I done bought 5 copies, 10 copies off of iTunes. I done downloaded, of course, off of Apple Music. You know, I'm streaming it everywhere. I'm streaming it on the iPad. So yeah, I'm definitely pushing this song because we all need covering, man, especially right now.
Well, Rodney, knowing you as long as I have, I really know when you like a song. And I told Elder Fears, I said, Rodney really likes this song. I can tell when you at work, and I can tell when you at work, right? So I just want to say to Chrysann and Elder Fears, Rodney really loves this song, and I love it too. But Chrysann, I want to play some more music, but I want to ask you this question. I've been hearing you sing for a long time. This cover us is kind of different for you. Like, were you comfortable going that area? Explain to me how you felt about that.
You know what? You know, it was different, but I enjoyed it. And what helped me with me going to school to get my degree, I had to start taking voice lessons. And with taking voice lessons, I started to work on singing more in my head voice instead of singing, full strength with the power. That's what I that's what I do. I can sing soft, but usually, I'm going hard. That's what I do. So it was different to be able to just sort of like pull back and get into my high register and use my head voice and use the head mix and come in and do all that. It was fun. It was challenging. It was fun, and then sometimes I was like, "Whoa, yeah, okay, I can do that." So it was a blessing. So but I enjoyed it, man, and I enjoyed being able to try and sing the melodies and the harmonies and putting it together. A few things he asked me to do, I couldn't quite get it done, but he could sing. Brother Rodney can sing.
Please tell on him.
He can sing.
Like,
I was like,
did he whistle for you?
No, he didn't whistle for me. But it was good though. It was just, again, a great experience. I can't say it enough. It's a great experience. So yeah, I can sing soft and mellow and I can come at you hard too. So yeah.
I think it was dope. Rodney, any other comments about that?
Let me tell you something. Chrysann, she nailed everything that was given. I sang along with the piano that I was playing. I sang enough for the real singer to go ahead and execute the note. That's what happened right there. He trusted me, which it made it much more easier, in the sessions, and it wasn't a bunch of sessions, it was like 2-3 times she came over, and the third time she was knocking out ad-libs. She came in first session, she laid scratch. She lived with that for a second, and she came back another time and knocked that out because she studied it and she was comfortable with it. And then last time she came over, she laid a verse and ad-libs and she was done. Stacked all her vocals. She trusted me. All of the stuff that she talked about she couldn't hit, she hit it. She didn't know she hit it. And the most important thing that out of this all is that she trusted me with her baby. This was her conception. This is what God gave her. And the one thing I learned from Percy Beatty is that he always told me the most respect you can get out of a person is to deliver their song the way they wrote it. And that's what God gave her. And I wanted to make sure that she understood that this was her song. She just let me kind of ride along on the side, just kind of, throw a few here, a few notes here, a few chords there, a string here too, a bass line here. But ultimately, this is her song. And is blessing the nation. Not just this song, but every song on this album. Her much highly anticipated album. That's
yes.
Time waiting. She allowed me to be a part of this whole process. And I appreciate Maurice for even throwing my name out there. A lot of people say you never know when your name is brought up in the room, man. It could be out of two things. They could be talking bad about you, or they could be like, well, you need to go and check this guy out because he can help you on this process. And I appreciate, the opportunity given. I always say thank God for the gift and the responsibility gift. And I hope I was responsible over the gift that you allowed me to help bring to life.
I'm sure they are excited and they are very appreciative of your gift, Rodney. You are an amazing man. You're an amazing musician, and you are an amazing. God knows you're an amazing producer. We're getting ready to play some music, but Rodney, can you answer this question before we go? I've had you were my music director, and I would come up with all type of remixes, and you will always tell me to stay true to the melody. What does that mean when you stand true to that? Because I'm sure that when Chrysann brought you the song, you were trying to stay true to it. What does that mean?
Well, the melody is pretty much the heart of the song. I mean, without the melody, you got some music playing. You know, Chrysann's melody, what she directed to me, this is exactly what she wanted. This is how she heard it. And I wanted to try my best to deliver on exactly what she wanted. The melody being the focal point and the base of a song. You don't want to derive from or get away from the melody. No matter what happens, you want to come back to that melody, make it as simple and as plain, where it's almost, undeniable to, what's funny is my girls, as I've been working on this song and I got a video, which I probably will post later on, they know this song backwards and forwards. They all through the house, covered that, word for word, note for note, they know this song. And that's what people don't understand. Once something gets in your head that's simple as a melody, that's what drives it and spreads the message. And like, I can't get this melody out of my head. And like, what melody you talking about? And you start singing, and that person is like, oh, okay, that melody. And they find themselves later on down the, throughout the day, like, man, I can't get that melody out of my head. And, connected to the melody is the word and the message of that song. So when you have an amazing melody, an amazing word connected, it comes out to be an amazing song, which will come out to be a classic song that'll live throughout the test of time. You can sing this melody 100 years from now, it'll still be true. Simple melody. Cover Us. So
Cover Us. That's so dope. I know that Elder Fears and Chrysann have many people they want to thank as far as background singers and other musicians. So I'm gonna give them an opportunity to come in mind who they want to thank. But we want to hear some more music. Chrysann, can you lead us to some more music if you can?
I think this. Oh, did we say to cover us to the end? Is that what we said?
I believe so. That's what the producer said.
You can play. I'll wait. Put some. I'll wait.
You can play whatever you want right now. It'd be perfect.
Yeah, play Cover Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, play that song, Jesus.
Y'all can hear some Rodney on here, y'all.
Cover us in your blood. Let your angels surround us as we fear you and we trust in you. There's a secret place where we can dwell. Abide under the shadow of the Almighty. You we find safety. So cover us in your blood. Let your angels surround us, 'cause we fear you and we trust in you. There's a secret place where we can dwell and abide under the shadow of the Almighty. In you we find our safety. So cover us, everyone, do it, Lord. Cover us in your blood. Let your angels surround us as we fear you.
That there, huh? Woo! Rodney,
Man,
Chrysann, Maurice, listen here.
my
I
Hey,
God.
feel
make sure you
comforted.
catch them last 30 seconds. That last chord change at the end. Don't make sure y'all catch. Lord have mercy.
Maurice, what you
Man,
saying?
Yes.
Don't miss it.
Yeah.
amazing.
Don't miss it. Chrysann, was there a key change from the original version?
No, it's in the key of B natural.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's
awesome.
still, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome. So I want to make sure we give an opportunity for you guys to give people thanks that were behind the scenes. Ella Fields, I'll start with you. Anybody that you want to thank in the process and in the journey.
Yeah, for sure. I know Sister Moore will be thanking a few people, but I definitely want to thank the Lord Jesus for giving me this opportunity. I tell you, I uh, I don't take it lightly. I'm one of those guys that came up like we did, reading all the liner notes, all the CD covers, this producer, that producer, going back studying old. I used to work at a gospel bookstore, and I would pull up these producers, man, find out who these guys was, and find out what they did. Go back and watch old videos and all kind of stuff. Names like Sanchez Harley. He produced Kirk's Rebirth album. Like a lot of
Yes.
people don't, know that. Like that guy, Percy Beatty, Percy Gray, all our Chicago people. Man, and they have an opportunity to work on an album. It started with my church choir, and then this album, Chrysann art single. I mean, it was just amazing. So definitely thank the Lord for that. Thank my wife for all of the nights, the days, the long nights and days rehearsing, and those last few weeks. She sung a background on the project as well. Uh, I want to thank, I know Sister Moore will thank him as well too, but definitely our MD, Ariane Tucker, uh, for the hour. Man, I'm telling you, amazing. I had talked to Chrysann and said, hey, who do we want to get to, you know, do the music, produce the music, and we were talking, and she said, Ariane came to mind immediately. And I reached out to him. That was it. And we began to put together the band from there. We had Brother Thaddeus Johnson on bass, um, Brother Daryl Howe on drums, Dr. Curtis Lindsay on organ. And all of the music you hear, the post-production area, man, did all of the guitars, um, the sound layering, all of that, man. He was amazing. And it was just great. The background singers, Chrysann, go name everybody. For all the singers.
Okay.
Curtis, he mixed the record. He mixed majority of the record. Him and Jamel Kimbrough, he
Mhm.
mixed Depending on You. Also, Jamel recorded the live audio at the session that night.
Okay.
Jamel Kimbrough with Kimbrough Productions. Vic Harris, Total Eclipse. He provided the
Mhm.
recording gear and everything. So, man, it was amazing. So I'm going to stop right there.
Chrysann.
All right. First, I want to again thank the Lord for the opportunity. Appreciate the gift. I'm just thankful that I can do what I do. I want to honor my parents, Pastor Clyde and Shirley Moore. Man, from the get go, being a little girl, my mom saw me take an interest in the organ, making sure I took organ lessons, and my first opportunity to play in the church, she let me do it. I think I was like about 13. A Friday night service, I didn't do too hot. I had to get up, but she let me keep going at it. So I thank God for my parents. Being supportive of everything that I do. I mean, my sister Cheryl, my brother Steve, my family, my auntie Vicky. She sings a song on there with me. Here's my praise. I
Yeah.
thank God for her. My auntie, man, she's had several strokes, and for her to be able to sing like that, it's amazing. So I thank God for her. I thank God for my church family, Redeemed, my pastor, Pastor Fears, Mother Fears. I thank God for them. My church family, man, they are a blessing to me. They've helped sowed into me. To my aunts, my uncles, everybody, the singers, Takara, Sabrina, Apostle Brooks. His last name is Brooks. My sister Cheryl, she sang. Ladybug, we call her Ladybug, Elaine, Tori Davis, Ebony Parker, Michaela Thurston, she did some background for me. Background vocal, Simone, she came in and did some background. Melissa, thank God for all them. The band, Reese already mentioned. I mean, everybody, and there were some special people that sold into me. I want to thank God for them as well. It's just been a blessing. Everybody's been good. I want to thank y'all for coming on tonight. You, Pastor Naamon, Brother Rodney, thank God for you again. Your wife too, man. I appreciate her. Elder Maurice, thank God for you. Your wife, Sabrina, Maurice Jr., everybody, that's been encouraging me along the way. Those of you who have purchased the album, that's yet to purchase it, thank you. Thank you for your support. Ask y'all just pray for me. The thing now is create buzz about it. So I need y'all to create the buzz. Let's get it out there. And I'll do my best, to honor God with my gift and to never forget those of you who have helped me along the way. So thank y'all so much.
That's so
Pastor
awesome.
Name,
yes, sir.
I did want to mention again, just Brother Curtis Lindsay with the mixing and the editing.
He dope.
Editing of it, man, of this record.
He dope.
Working with us, the live feeds and some of the studio feeds is just the extra special care. Not just wasn't a transactional situation. It was transformation. Right. It was a relationship. Yeah. So Brother Curtis Lindsay, CL Keys music mixer, the editing. Also, Brother Jamil mix Depending on You. That was early on. Yeah. And to see that mix filter through over a year or so's time and stay pristine. I mean, was amazing. And then I believe Brother Rimpson.
Yes.
Did the mastering.
He mastered it for me. Yep. Sure
Stanley
did.
Rimpson mastered that particular song, Depending on You. And then Brother Roger Willis did the mastering on the rest of the album as well. And then I know we had a different mix engineer for Cover Us.
Yeah. Ian Marinus.
Yeah, Ian Marinus. Yeah, that's my guy. He's been working with me for years. Did a lot of work on a lot of albums that you probably have heard throughout.
He did that too. Yeah,
worked a lot of albums. I want to thank him. I want to thank that's Joey Wolfall on guitar.
Yeah.
So I want to thank him. Of course, I want to thank my wife, for keeping the kids quiet while I had Chrysann down in the studio. so we homeschooling right now with everything going on. So, but I want to thank her. I want to thank, of course, you guys for giving me the opportunity, of course. And I'm just glad to be a part. That's all. Thank God, as everybody was. I'm sorry. Thank God at the beginning. I'm sorry. Thank God for that.
Sure.
I want to put Ella Fears on the spot. This is what I do to him. Ella Fears on the album. What's your favorite song? Is it the one you wrote?
Boy, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, it's two songs, right, man. It's actually, man, it's a bunch of songs that musically, I'm gonna tell you, musically, like outside of cover, like just what I'll wait the way Ariana and Lil Man groove that. I mean, the groove Lil Man put that on the drums, and that's the night of drums. We ain't recut.
Wow,
no drums.
That's strong.
That's the night of drum. Most of that stuff is one take, maybe the second take. But the way the groove is so hard on there is so. If you check that out, I'll wait. But I think the songs that really in this process that grew on me is "Oh Lord, We Worship You." I think it's track 2, and then "Here Is My Praise," the track with Vicky Burse and Evangelist Moore. So those are I think man, they doing something for me right now.
I have to for me it's trust. Chrysann on organ, she's been my organist unofficially for 20 years now. So I have to say that's the person I work with the most on organ. So for me right now, just just her and raw organ is just, it's just something to me. I appreciate you guys allowing me to be a part. And Chrysann, maybe after you give your final words, if we can play some snippets of some songs and play it out. I want you to have final words and thanks and whatever you want to do. Again, I want to tell you congratulations, and those of you that are on the line, you just came in. This is the debut album day of my friend Chrysann Moore. It is available today. Go get it. I promise you, go get it. Bless your life. Start your year off right with the sounds of Chrysann Moore. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So Chrysann, this is in your hands. Hopefully I've done a good job for you guys on tonight. I love y'all so much. Rodney, you even cool too. So God bless you, everybody, and God is good.
Yes, he is. Again, I want to thank everyone that took the time out to watch on tonight. I'm looking at some of the comments, and I guess I'm gonna read this one. Tori Davis, he asks, can we still sow into the ministry of Evangelist Moore? I guess if you want to,
Yes,
you can.
Let's put the information out. What's these cash apps?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Deacon Randall, I thank God for Deacon Randall. He's helping me out tonight here, playing the music and stuff. So I thank God for him. Again, I just thank everybody. I went to go get my my hair rebraided a little bit, and I got there, and the young lady was playing my music, and I walked in that place and she was playing my music. I just started crying. Y'all know I'm a crybaby, but to actually hear, a completed album and somebody actually playing your music, it just touched my heart. And it's just been a long time coming. And I just thank God that he blessed me to be able to get it out. And so it's
right,
just a
Chris,
blessing.
sure.
I appreciate everybody. I don't take it for granted. I don't take it lightly, because people don't have to support you. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to. But the fact that you all, and it's not just my family, man. It's people from Joliet. I'm from Lockport, Joliet. I thank God for being born and raised here, but I thank God for Chicago embracing me too. So it's just a blessing. I appreciate you all. Again, just pray for me. Just pray for me. Pray for me, because more than anything else, I wanna please God. When the deal is done, when the music is over, the singing is done. If I lose my voice, if I can't play the organ no more, I still want to be able to say that I love God. And so y'all just pray for me. I'm just overwhelmed and full. It's just a blessing. So just thank God for y'all. Just thank God for you. So that's it. I think I'm done, because I'll start crying some more.
A couple more quick thank yous. I forgot. Deacon Randall, Quentin Randall did the art design.
Oh yeah.
Album cover.
The best.
I'm just reading your list. I'm reading your list, Chris, and you got everything on here. So we get if you get the actual CD, she has everything. But Deacon Randall, QDR design, Brother Leo Harris, one out photography. My wife worked with Sister Moore on the styling. Sabrina Fear styling. I'm not sure who did makeup. Everybody, hair, everybody.
Sister Stephanie Evans, she did my hair, exquisite braiding and more. Tashiana Parker, she did my makeup for me. So so it's just been a blessing. Okay, Quentin, man.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
Love you guys. I'm about to get out here with my family.
All right, thank you.